forget how heavy this thing is. All right, tonight we are going to be working on my Fat Pig, otherwise known as the SCX6. I love driving this thing, especially with the Black Jacket motor 8S. And you can't see it, but I do have a Castle Mamba Monster X. Oh, there it is. But I made the mistake of accidentally hitting reverse when I was moving forward at a good enough clip to where now the front diff is skipping. Still original, but as soon as I heard about everyone having issues with these things, I immediately bought the SCX6, I immediately bought the Vitavon differentials as soon as they came out, and they've been waiting ever since. So tonight, we're gonna pop those in there. Alright, here we've got my Vitavon differentials, well, ring and pinions. No overdrive, but I've used many Vitavon parts in the past. Especially on my riffs, they are full of Vitavon, and I have had zero issues with any of the parts I have bought for them. I fully support them. I love their stuff. It is pricey, but you get what you pay for. Buy once, cry once, as they say. Alright, let's get going on this. I like to keep my diffs greased. Adds a little extra weight down low when you still have plastic axles, and it just really helps against water if you like to drive in the water. There's not so much in there that it's pouring out of the axles while it's driving, but she stays lubed. There's the front diff. And I already see the bad spot. Let me get this cleaned up, I'll give you guys a better view of it. Look at that. She's definitely seen better days, eh? ADOS will do that if you're not careful. Look at these shims. I'll give you some nice metal shims. See how long this one lasts. Wipe off all the extra grease off my bolts just so I can make sure that the Loctite I'm about to put on will dry correctly and not get contaminated. I'm not sure if it would actually do anything, but I don't want to find out it's going to cause it to stay in its liquid form and not actually hold these in. It'll be a bad day on the trail. It's dandy dandy. Loctite and I'm going to use the red stuff. This is something I hopefully never have to get into again, and God forbid I do. I can just take my soldering iron, hold it on the bolt while it's in there. It'll melt the Loctite, they'll come right out. I always use red Loctite, and you don't need a whole lot. It's actually probably more than I need, but I like red Loctite on my drivetrain parts. Maybe not my drive shaft pins, but bolts on the insides of the axles and even in the transmissions and spots. It's just a little peace of mind. I didn't actually end up using any of the shims that came with them. I already had some shims from an Arma in there, and what I had in there seemed to be perfect for the Vitavons as well, although I'm sure these would have done just fine. But we will save these for when I blow out the rear diff and get my use out of the stock parts, as they say. But that is yeah, trophy now. But we're back in action, ready to hit the trail.